I always grab his fat. Like, guys, it's not going away.
Kris Rubio, everybody, on the Successful
on?
Failure. We are on.
Yeah.
And I finally a full
Is that
Filipino.
your podcast, Successful Failure?
It is my podcast.
Oh,
yeah, the
shit.
name of the podcast.
That's the title of my whole life right there, dude.
Me too. That's why I fucking had to brand this the Successful Failure, because that's just what I feel like.
It's a good title, dude.
Let's get into that then. Why do you feel like a failure?
Well, because it's like, and every comic that's been doing that as long as I have, I don't have the accolades as some of the people that I started with, and that could get a little depressing, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm content where I am. I've got like a good woman on my side. I've got a good family. Like, there's other things that make my life kind of worth living other than comedy, which I love comedy, but it's not everything to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I wish I had like, I don't know, a Netflix special, something, but nothing.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm open to it.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll be honest with you. I think you have something special with what you got. That was the first time I've ever seen you do that thing. For those of you who don't know, and those of you listening, I've been doing comedy for less than a year. I've probably known you for that long. I think I saw you at one of my first open mics out here. But I didn't know about this DJ stuff that you do, that you bring onto the stage.
Yeah, I mean, granted, 99% of the time you see me is at the fourth wall, and I just need to speak. I can't not go without doing some sort of open mic. If I'm not booked for a show, I'm gonna do an open mic. I learned a long time ago that I'm never above an open mic. So, and what I do, I've got a pretty simple formula. I think that works for a lot of people. Like, you say the joke at an open mic. If it gets a slight giggle, if you could take it somewhere, you work on it more, and eventually it gets to a point where I'm like, could I add music, like some background music to this or something? And then that's how I navigate it.
And when did you start doing this DJ?
When I saw
stuff?
Reggie Watts.
Reggie Watts.
And
how long were you into comedy?
I was probably 5 years into comedy. I've been in comedy for a long time, like since 2003 or 4.
20 years.
Yeah.
No kidding.
I remember giving rights to Anthony Jeselnik. We used to go to the same open mic called Psychobabble. It was on Hyperion, and he was just like, he was just like a slender white dude, and then all of a sudden now he's like one of the biggest names, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But he's always been a cool dude.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. No, I think you have something special with the DJ thing. I think you need to fucking push that a lot more, like clips out with what you do, because that was the most hardest I've laughed at a comedy show.
Oh, really?
I kid you not, dude.
Oh my God.
Enjoyed every fucking.
Some of the jokes I said that night were, I've been using it for a while. Like,
I couldn't tell.
Oh, you couldn't?
No,
well,
it just felt like you were in the moment.
Thank you, Jesse.
No, dude, it just felt like you were in the moment.
It's this. There's a lot of jokes that I say that I've been saying for a while, and I forgot where in my journey I started. Like 50% of whatever I'm performing will be improv, because I just hate saying, you understand this. You hate saying the same thing every week.
Yeah, exactly.
And I figured, like, I think the hack for me is if I could just improv a song or improv with people or do some crowd work, no matter, like, half of my set, if it's 15 minutes, like, do 7-8 minutes of just improv, I feel great.
Yeah.
Because there's been times where I would kill a crowd, but I just don't feel whole. Because I'm like, I know this is gonna kill.
Because it felt robotic.
Yeah,
almost,
it felt really robotic.
Yeah.
And so it's hard.
It is hard.
I'm always trying to constantly reinvent myself, but at the same time, I know I could kill a crowd if I want to, but then there's always like, you got to work on new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like you constantly want to rebrand yourself.
Yeah.
So
no, I think with what you got right now, dude, just like I said, get the footage
Oh, thank
and
you.
make clips. You can make so many clips out of what you
Oh,
did
could I?
that fucking night, dude. And then just fucking spam TikTok, dude. Seriously.
I guess so. Oh, that's another thing. I just hate social media. I know if I had a social media man, if we both had social media,
But we don't.
but we don't.
But we don't.
And
We gotta do it
takes
ourselves, dude.
so much time. I was just
It
talking,
does take time, but at the end, it's like
Yeah.
it is really kind of rewarding. I mean, even though like I have nothing to show for it.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? But at the end of the day,
But
it's
is
like,
it? I mean, I was just talking to the person I told you I was talking to before this podcast, and this person told me like he uploads videos to YouTube, and he has a good substantial following, works at like 7 hours a day, and I'm like, I don't have that time, and I don't
Yeah.
want to spend 7 hours
Yeah.
editing a video,
I don't think it takes 7 hours to edit video. You need to get your editing up skills up.
I guess so.
That's
but
the problem, yes.
But even let's cut that in half. 3 or 4 hours. That's still a significant amount
Yeah.
of your day.
It is, but it's part of the grind, dude.
It's part of the grind. But then also part of the grind is also working on yourself too. Like I need the time to go to the gym.
Yeah.
I need the time for like leisure activities. You know what I mean? I guess that's why I kind of blame myself for, I guess, being where I am now, because I didn't really dedicate that one part or like 110%, But at the same time, I'm like, it's not like I regret it.
Yeah.
It's
Part of it.
It's
You
part
feel-
of it.
Yeah. Well, I see you putting out clips now. You know what I mean?
yeah, because I
You're-
schedule them. I spend one day and I schedule that motherfucker. I'm
So
like,
you edit
fuck.
all the clips in one day, and then
I edit all
schedule-
the clips in one day, and I use this. Even though I think scheduling hurts my numbers.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
does.
I'm like, I don't care. I just don't want to fucking spend every day.
And
But-
it's a consistency thing, dude. Like you got to be doing this for like years and years,
I
right?
know.
Like,
See,
someone
that's
said,
the
I forget who I
thing.
was talking about too. They have a podcast. It's out here.
Yeah.
And they were telling me that I was telling them I'm like 60 episodes in, and they're like, dude, you won't even figure out what it is until 100. And I'm like, that's so true.
That's crazy because I've done so many podcasts. Like just, I don't know if you know who Amir Khalil is.
Who?
Amir Khalil.
Amir Khalil?
Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
He was this guitar comic that was in LA, moved to Vegas during COVID.
Okay.
But me and him used to run a podcast
Okay.
/ live stream where, because it was COVID, we're like, oh, what the fuck are we gonna do? So we just live streamed that, and we would have special guests on to improv songs with us, and it got to a point where scheduling with other people is such a daunting task.
Not even.
Huh?
Not even.
What do you mean?
Look at, bro. I have.
I mean,
like,
but I'm reliable. But this is LA. There's how many times have you been flaked on?
In the beginning, and ever since I started shooting here, no one really flakes. I can't even lie.
Well, I guess so. I mean, I was shooting at my house. I guess.
Yeah. But people, not that they flake, they would just kind of push it off.
Yeah.
When I was shooting at my place. But I tell everybody, I shot like over 30 episodes at my old place. You know what I mean? And
God
like,
damn.
I was doing 2-3 episodes a week sometimes. So it's just like,
How'd your wife feel about it?
Huh?
How'd your wife feel about it?
Or
your girl?
She was very scared, me transitioning into comedy and then doing podcasts. And we both were just like, let's just hope this works out.
Yeah.
And it worked out more than I could have ever imagined.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Like, to be 100% with you, like, I'm coming up on my year of doing stand-up comedy. May 31st is the year mark.
May 31st.
Yep, the day before my birthday.
Nice.
And a year ago, if I thought I'd be here doing this thing, like shooting this thing, being a podcast producer, meeting these fucking cool comics and hanging out with them, like, I wouldn't never guessed it. But it was all because of the hustle, dude. Like, I had nothing else going on, dude. So I just had the time
What were
to
you
do
doing?
Nothing. I was unemployed, bro. And I was just taking like
What were you
day
doing
gigs.
before? Like, how long were you unemployed for?
For like 3 years.
You were unemployed
I was
for
just
3 years.
I was just taking like day gigs. You know what I mean? Like, I never had like a solid full-time job type shit. I went into debt. I'm literally climbing myself out right now. I'm almost done.
Wait. 3 years. What were you doing? Okay, hold on. Let's take. What were you doing before the 3 years?
I was working as like a YouTube producer at the.
I feel like I'm interviewing
yeah,
you.
no,
Okay,
you're fine. At Fine Brothers Entertainment. Remember them? They did like the React videos. They had like those kids react, old folks react. I was working there for like 6 months before the pandemic, and then a little bit into the pandemic.
Okay.
But I was just doing that, and then before that, I was like a PA, ADing like short films,
And then for the 3 years, you were just like freelancing basically for those 3
producing,
years.
freelancing, not a lot because I was unvaccinated.
Yeah.
Right. I saw
Attaboy.
a lot of
Give some daps on that.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. So yeah, I just and I knew I was getting into it. My girl knew what we were getting into.
Yeah.
And it was just me just focusing on writing the whole time. Like when I wasn't getting jobs, I was writing, trying to sell the script, trying to sell this idea.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, dude, I was just like, there's no way they want anything that I do. Like it's just how Hollywood and TV went. Like if you're not talking about, a black family or a gay story, they don't want it.
Exactly.
Right? Like, and it didn't have that. The script I was trying to sell was, an elderly couple escapes a care home to have one last night out in Las Vegas. And it got places, but it never really did anything.
Were they Filipino?
Huh? The caretaker is Filipino. And like
nice.
that's how I was like.
As they should be.
Yeah, exactly. But no, like, and then I just made that transition, dude. And like, I hustled, bro. You know what I mean? Like, there's.
No, I see the hustle,
Yeah.
man.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I kind of slowed down a little bit, and like for some reason, like I don't know what it is. Lately, I feel like I need to pick it up again.
Yeah.
So, I'll probably start doing.
It
more
comes
stuff.
and goes. It's like waves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you stay kind of like motivated? Because have you ever taken a break from comedy?
No.
No.
I'm like a robot, dude. Essentially, ever since 2005, like I got my day job. I go to the gym. I write my jokes. I do an open mic or a show, and I repeat the same process.
Man of habit.
Yeah. I'm very structured to a point like that where if I don't write a joke, I feel like I haven't done my job for the day. Like I gotta write at least one joke. And that's why I kind of like doing the improv mic is because I get to say whatever it is I'm writing, and then I get to improv. I feel like that's the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I did 2 shows a day, let's say, and I wasn't booked, it was just all open mics. How much is that a week?
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude.
That's a lot.
That's $10 a day.
And not only that, if it's like a bucket mic, you're wasting so much time.
God.
4 or
And
5 hours.
The slotted system that we have, because I started. God, I'm like that old comic, dude. I started from the day where it was first come, first serve, 99% open mics. Okay, like you would go there. If the open mic started at 6, I would make an effort there to go be there at 4:30 or 5.
Damn.
So I could, there was like a loyalty system, like an honor system. If you go there, you're the first one in the list.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then now it's like slotted, everything's slotted now, which is like, it spoils me because I know exactly when I'm getting up and I know what time or the duration I'm there. If we had this back in the days, man, I don't know.
I didn't know anything else other than the slotted system.
Yeah.
I didn't know the bucket thing.
Yeah.
And like every time some people told me to go to the bucket mic, I'm like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, there's
but
something
it's
to be
not
said.
bad. Like I still enjoy bucket mics. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I just haven't been one in a while. I won't lie.
I know. I kind of refuse to go to bucket mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I've got like, hey, I need to put in my reps, call it a day, and then on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, I guess to meet people, to network, it's great. But for me, I'm all about the reps.
Yeah.
Give me the reps, baby.
Yeah.
So
you were born in the Philippines, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when did you move out here?
When I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, it's like that.
I'm very heavily whitewashed, dude. I'm 43, bro. I've been here for over 30 years, dude.
Yeah.
Shit. I feel...
No, you're not whitewashed. You went to Compton, bro. You went to Compton. You were a baller. That's not whitewashed.
I was. Yeah. What?
You were a baller. Right?
I was a baller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you went to Compton
I still
High,
am a
right?
baller.
Yeah. See, that's not whitewash.
Huh?
That's fucking. You got culture.
Blackwashed?
You got culture, bro. You got culture.
Well,
Married to a black
you know what I
woman.
mean. It's like, look, if me and you go to Seafood City or Arco as Filipino men, we would stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? Like we would be that guy, like everybody talking in Tagalog, and all of a sudden we'd be like, "Hey, what's this over here?" Like you can't speak Tagalog, can you?
No.
Yeah.
Do you?
A little bit. And when I say
Oh.
a little bit, that's not even. I have to mix a lot of, like 80% of it will be English words, and then it'll be like one Filipino word.
Yeah.
It'll be like one Tagalog word.
Yeah.
And my sister always makes fun of me because, like, even though she doesn't want to admit it, she's as whitewashed as I am, And every time we're at like Arco or something, you know, we're like, oh, why'd you speak nothing but Tagalog here? Let's test it. And I always fail. I fail miserably, dude. I feel like I'm a disgrace to our peoples.
Yeah,
you know?
I've always felt that way. I've always felt that. I don't know anything. And,
But we're here. We're Americans, okay?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
we are
Yeah.
American Philippine. A lot of people say Filipino Americans. I like to say it the other way around. We're American Filipinos.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
because even though I was born in the Philippines, like my parents, it took us what 16? I'm guessing 15 years to become naturalized citizens. That's how long the process took for me and my family.
Huh.
So
Damn.
any kind of immigration talk, like I'll be the first one to be like, nope,
Yeah.
nope, 15 years, baby.
Yeah.
So you can't just come here and demand shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, this is interesting. Let's get into this because, again, you are Filipino, an immigrant, and you are a Republican?
No,
Or no? But you're voting for Trump.
I'm voting for Trump.
That's what's more important, guys. Just to
Well,
let you know.
okay, I'm on the fence.
Okay.
It depends what it is.
Mm-hmm.
If it's between RFK, Trump,
Mm-hmm.
Biden, RFK kind of leads just by a little bit. But if
Mm-hmm. But
my
if he can
two
get the-
options were Trump and Biden, if those are my only two options, bro, give me your MAGA hat. I'll wear it.
Yeah,
you know what I
dude.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
like
dude.
that's my thing.
Yeah, I don't think RFK can get the numbers.
I
don't
know,
think he
and
can.
that's the thing. Like, I'll see what it is closer to November.
Which is a strange thing because it's crazy to think that there are going to be millions and millions of people out there that are going to be voting for Joe Biden.
Yeah,
Absolute lunacy, dude.
fucking idiots, retards, libtards.
Crazy, dude.
It's fucking crazy.
It's
dude.
wild.
Like, I have no shame in telling people who I'm voting for, and I know a lot of people they kind of keep it in the closet.
Oh, not
I'm like,
anymore, dude.
I just took a look at some poll numbers. It's staggering.
It's ridiculous.
It's fucking Nevada, 13.
That's right. My hometown, guys. That's right.
Percent.
That's fucking right. Las
It's
Vegas, Nevada, everybody.
Crazy, and the fucking Democrats easily got that one. Like last time
Dude,
around.
They've had it easy since like John Kerry, I
Mm-hmm.
think they were saying. And now we're going Trump, baby. That's right. My
Yeah.
hometown, Las Vegas. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. I'm not ashamed to say that at all. But then again, it all depends on what happens closer to November. If I feel like a vote for RFK will somehow damage Trump, I'm gonna vote Trump. But if I see Trump like kicking ass, and if I vote RFK, like it'll be fine. He'll still be fine. I'll vote RFK.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So people try to figure me out. I'm like, you can't figure me out, dude. Like I voted Obama, Hillary, and Trump. Like there's no place you could put me.
Okay. When did you start voting?
Obama years.
Obama years for his first term. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. My best friend, his
Second term.
second term. My best friend, his family, they're staunch like Republicans and stuff like that. And this is the time where I had no idea about politics. I was just going with the crowd, and I always would talk about Obama. And they invited me to dinner. They didn't want me to talk about Obama, so I just wore an Obama shirt.
Wow, dude.
So I've always been like this.
yeah.
Yeah, the shit that you see on the internet, guys, I've always been like this. It's nothing new, okay? I've always just been this way. But I voted for, I lost my virginity. I gave my V card to Donald Trump in 2020, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah, dude.
Holy
That's what happened,
shit.
dude. Yeah.
So Trump really fucked you, huh?
My voting V card, dude. I gave it to fucking
Fuck,
Trump.
I
gave it.
never would have thought like if you would have talked to Kris Rubio 6 years ago, I would have been like even if you talked to him like 10 years ago, I was like the biggest college socialist.
Same here.
You know, I was like, oh no, let everybody take care of one another. Everybody, let's like kumbaya. And then you grow older and you're like, people are fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to take care of that guy. Fuck that guy.
Dude, they always say, right? Like, if you're a liberal in your 20s, you have a heart. But if you're a conservative in your 30s, you have a brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, and I didn't make that up.
No.
Okay, that's...
There's a truth to that. Even my best friend makes a lot of money. Okay. Trump derangement syndrome up to the yin yang. And I got him every day. It seems like every week he seems to be going to getting red pilled every week. You know, it's like, oh man, I just don't like. They're taking so much of my taxes. But well, you know,
no shit.
You're in the state for that, you know. He's like, yeah, he's the kind of guy I'd be like, yeah, fuck Trump, but at the same time, like, I kind of like what he says. Like, why are you gonna say two things like that?
It's
like,
so crazy how bad it had to get to get to this point. I mean, because you saw it on fucking Saturday. The gay dude, I called him out in the crowd. Him voting for Trump.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, dude.
He didn't want to say it, but he shook his head. He knows what's up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's wild. Like, and then, like we always say, like even just 2-3 months ago, we could not be saying the things we're saying now.
No,
there's no way any of those those bits I did on the weekend would have fucking lasted. You even calling out the gay dude for thinking Asian penis is small.
Yeah,
wouldn't have been allowed like 2-3 months ago.
No, it wouldn't be.
But that's what it felt like, dude. It felt like, as corny as it sounds, and it's fucking as saying it as open micers, you know, doing shows with the fourth wall. But it feels like that roast battle or that roast with Tom Brady, it really did feel like everyone just kind of loosened up after that because that crowd felt like they just wanted something like that.
They just wanted something,
right?
And then Tony Hinchcliffe fucking
dude,
knocked it out the park,
bro. Dude,
you know?
it's a wild thing how just like an event like that could really shift society's fucking view. It's wild.
It is. The pendulum is being swung the other direction for a good reason. I can see why. I just feel like it's a constant overcorrection on each side. You know, so just
do you think it's gonna go too far right?
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like it. Sooner or later, we're gonna platform KKK individuals. You know what
Jesus.
I mean? It's like, well, it's swung too far.
I don't see any of that though. Maybe it's because I'm like my algorithm's more red pill. You know what I mean? But I see like a lot of the vines. Like what? There's this guy just in New York who would sit there and just be stabbing random people in the middle of Times Square. Like that's wild. I literally just saw that on, at the mobile recording I was just at.
Well, how long have you been in LA for?
Coming up on 8 years.
8 years. So, like me and my wife were talking about this. It's been the most craziest in LA. We've never seen the level of violence that we do. It seems like every other day, like my wife sends me a video of another stabbing at the metro, or another stabbing by a homeless person, or just burglary. She sent me a video yesterday. You know what Toto's Barbecue is?
Yeah.
Huh? Toto, it's a Filipino joint in Eagle Rock. That got smashed and robbed. Even though the fucking robber took only $2. I'm like, but it's a mom and shop place. It's hundreds of dollars to fix that.
Yeah, it's wild, bro.
So I've never seen.
And dude, like and because of that crime, fucking a lot more of these small businesses are closing, dude. Like, and people don't realize that. Like, those are the people who are. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Every day I'm thinking about moving out of California with the wife, and
100%.
I've got a couple friends. I know one friend who moved to a suburb in Atlanta, and the comedy scene is hot over there in Atlanta. I've also visited Austin too. You know.
Okay.
And I have a couple friends that that live in Fort Lauderdale. You know, the comedy scene's good over there too.
Yeah.
I think I'm more of a Florida guy if I was gonna pick any one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You think you'd pick Florida?
I think I pick Florida.
I like Florida, honestly. Yeah. I've only been there once. I've been to Miami. I went out there to shoot like a music video with a homie. Stayed out there for like 3-4 days.
How was it?
Bro, it was amazing. Went out to Jupiter, Miami, I forget where he lived, in the middle of that, but it was amazing, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, I loved it out there. And this was like peak COVID, and no one was wearing masks. Not one person.
Ugh.
It was fucking amazing, dude.
God.
It was
that would have been heaven for me.
It was so good, dude. So good.
My gosh, dude.
You didn't have to wear it anywhere, literally. No one was. Not a single person I saw a mask on.
It's crazy when you think about just that one part of human history that the whole world shut down. It's like it was a surreal moment. You know, it was like I was just at home with the wife. We had nothing to do. We couldn't go to work.
Well, when I was working at that YouTube company, we knew a couple weeks ahead of time that it was going to happen. There were like it was like lingering like chirps that it was going to happen, and then about a week before, it was just like it started spreading around the news, and we were like, okay, this is probably going to happen.
Too.
And we were like, fuck yeah, dude, 2 weeks, right? Like this is like no one knew. We were like, all right, 2 weeks. We get to work from home for 2 weeks, and then it just turned into what it turned into.
Yeah.
Wild, dude. But it was that for those first 2 weeks were fun as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
It was, dude. I spent like every day till 3 a.m. in the morning just watching Netflix.
Yeah, I was drunk by like 11 a.m.
I'm
every
surprised with all the pressure because I work for a very corporate company, and I'm surprised they didn't get vaccinated because of all the pressure that, it's not like they mandated or forced us or else you would get fired, but they were definitely pushing it on us.
Yeah, well,
And I'm like, I just remember me and a couple of coworkers like, it don't sound right. It don't
No,
feel
no,
right.
no.
So we're like, nah.
for it to feel right to anybody, they've never fucking read anything about history.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like literally, that was
Yeah.
1940s fucking 1930s fucking Germany
Yeah,
is when they were doing this kind of shit.
100%.
So it's like for people to not, we have a law, a law that says that we're not allowed to do that,
Yeah.
but somehow they fucking got around that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like one of those things where
Did you go to the fourth wall when it was underground?
I wasn't doing comedy.
Huh?
I wasn't doing
Oh,
comedy.
I was going to fourth wall when it was underground.
I was underground.
Yeah.
No kidding,
It was like
dude.
I think
That's dope.
yeah, dude.
That's dope.
I don't say
Rebels,
the fourth
dude.
wall.
That's what I love about comedy, dude. That's what fucking Hollywood doesn't have is people
Yeah.
with balls like that, bro. Everyone's fucking got vages. Fucking A, dude.
God, dude.
It's a
like
cult, bro.
you'll know. I mean, you've been booked outside of LA, right?
In comedy?
Yeah.
No.
So when you get outside of LA, it's the freedom to say anything you want.
Yeah, 100%.
It becomes 100. Like
Which, by the way, is my first time going to Fresno with you. That'll be my first time doing
Yeah.
comedy outside.
Oh,
of LA.
what?
So
For
thank
real?
you. Yeah. So
it'll
thank
be
you
all
for that.
Filipino involved. It's good people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But outside of LA, like people just love the racist and dick jokes and all. Just I mean, people just want to have fun without all the barriers.
Yeah.
Just in LA, it's just like you always have to constantly walk on eggshells. Like, oh, I don't want to offend people.
Dude,
you
it was
know?
so bad when I first started. It's so different a year ago to what it is now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, what I mean? It's so crazy just to fucking see how it's changed.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That Trump train is here to stay, dude.
Hey, man, I'm all for it, dude.
Yeah, bro.
And it's not even that. Look, I tell people all the time, yeah, I'm voting Trump. Just respect that.
Yeah.
I don't care if you vote Biden, even though I still think you're a retard. But it's not like I'm gonna hate you. But I'll still talk to you. You'll still be my buddy. If you vote Biden, it's not like I'm not gonna do this podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it seems like the other way around
It's-
is vitriol, so much hate. It's like, why?
Yeah. For no reason.
For
and
no
they don't know.
reason.
They don't even know.
They don't even know what if the only reason I'm voting Trump is because he makes me laugh. Even though that's a stupid reason.
Yeah.
He just makes me laugh.
Yeah. Because they do stuff with fucking Biden, right? Like, I like him because he's quiet,
Yeah.
right? Like, what?
Yeah.
Because he's quiet? It's because he has nothing to say because
Yeah.
he's fucking senile.
And
dude.
how about the fact that people like Trump because he's not presidential?
I love that. I love that.
What?
Because
Yeah.
in my opinion, that's what America is built off of, is business owners, small
Yeah.
business owners, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is.
But it's not even about. It's just not being presidential. Like being. Just
Oh, fake, you mean?
not fake. Just fucking saying shit. So cussing. Fucking
Oh, I see, yeah.
insults. You know when you're president.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wish we had a president that had no filter like Trump, but was able to speak like Obama. Like
Okay.
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Somebody classy, but at the same time, don't fuck with him because he's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
And like I feel like they're opposites of each other.
Trump and fucking Obama.
Yeah,
That'd be
100%.
that's Barron Trump. That's who that is.
That probably
That's
is.
Barron.
That probably is.
That fucking unit, dude.
Dude, they look so alike.
It's wild.
It's wild. It's like they side by side, even like the facial like impressions. You
He's
know
gonna
what I
be
mean?
fucking the man, dude.
I
Barron
guess
is
so,
the man.
dude. It's just so funny. I was like, yeah, that's a mini Trump, dude.
Yeah, dude. He's gonna rule the world, dude. He's gonna be the first world king. And I'm going to graciously follow his orders, guys.
You're gonna be his fucking press secretary,
I'm
bro.
gonna be his general. His press secretary, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be a social media manager. That's what I'll do.
It's gonna be wild, dude.
I love it. I love it fucking that it's gone back to a little bit of normal.
Yeah,
It's a good feeling.
yeah. Let's see what normal is. Because who knows?
Yeah. I agree though. I think it is gonna go too far right. I don't feel like it is now. I think
I feel like
there's people were expecting this pushback,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like liberals were kind of
It's
expecting,
expected.
yeah. So
It's
it especially it's been fermenting for like the past couple years, like
Yeah,
how bad he's been doing it,
100%.
dude. Right? Like it's only now that the media are talking about how bad it is, and now that's like, oh, all right, since the media's talking about it, yeah, we can't
Well,
come
I
up with our
think-
own fucking
I
decisions.
always think there's some sort of grand scheme. Okay, I always think like they're constantly going to bombard Biden with news like you're losing, you're losing, you're losing, you're losing. Why? Because I feel like the Democrats want Gavin Newsom to run.
Oh my god.
I
There's
feel
no
like
shot.
they're gonna bombard Biden with so much bad news that Biden has no choice. Be like, well, I guess I'm not winning. I guess I gotta step down. And then the Democratic establishment are like, finally, let's put Gavin in. And that's the person you should be afraid of. Because that guy, evil Batman, no matter how much I hate him, I can admit, because I follow politics, he is fucking savvy.
No,
He's savvy. He's savvy, bro. He's politically one of the politically most talented politicians to ever grace politics.
You really think that?
I really think that, yes.
Why? What is the...
I hate the guy, but you can't. Look how he made DeSantis look on that last debate. He was spewing out nothing but bullshit, but he looked like he knew what he was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
And that's against DeSantis.
Mm-hmm.
Even I think the only time I've seen him in a bad light is when Adam Carolla was interviewing him years ago.
Yeah.
And it's Adam Carolla. You got to look like an idiot regardless of who you are.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gavin, dude, you got to be careful of that guy.
I don't know, man. I don't see
You
it.
got to be careful of that guy.
California is so bad. I don't fucking see how the whole fucking country can
But
get
see,
up.
that's the thing. Even he survived. What's that called? The recall. He survived all that.
Yeah.
He survived a fucking.
That'd be crazy shit, dude.
He survived the most tyrannical government of all the states. You know what I mean? It was him.
Yeah.
And we still like, oh, he's still in office. How is that so? The most draconian measures.
Yeah, dude. And he's
a
not even
governor
following
could put
any
on
of
the
them.
yeah,
Not
the most
one of
draconian
them.
measures a governor could put on the state, but yet he's still in office. How does that happen?
And the crazy part is, bro, again, liberals will look at that and be like, and see nothing wrong with what he's doing. Oh, he can do that. He's a fucking governor. Like,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's not how it fucking works.
yeah,
Like, what the fuck? And then if Trump were to do that, it'd be fucking mayhem.
but that's what I'm saying. He's politically talented. He just knows how to talk.
Not
He
against
knows-
our boy fucking DJ T.
No,
Let's
no.
see,
Not
but
against
let's see
our
them.
boy, but
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the only Democrat that's willing to give Trump the same kind of verbal and political abuse that that'll be a good fight.
That's crazy.
That'll be a hella
That's
good
crazy.
fight.
We need to get a comedian on the Republican side.
Huh?
We need to get a comedian on the Republican side
We need a comedian on the Republican side.
to run for president. That's what needs to happen.
Who?
A good talker.
Nick DiPaolo.
Who? I
Nick
don't know.
DiPaolo.
I don't know who that is.
He's this conservative podcast guy who's a stand-up, who's a legendary stand-up, by the way. Shit, I don't even know. No way. Not Crowder. It would have to be somebody, not Dennis Miller either. I don't know. Who
For
do you
president?
think?
I don't know. I don't want to get there. I don't want to go there. Donald Trump is my only fucking guy, dude. That's it. That's the only fucking one. The only one I'll love. Sorry, everybody. I'm only voting twice in my lifetime, and they're both for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I didn't vote for him the first time.
And that's what I always say to people, like, who are you going to listen to most? Or who are you willing to dissect the information just to pick their brain? A person who's voted one party ever since forever, or a person that was politically fluid, voted Democrat, then voted voted Republican, now voting independent. That's the kind of person you want to talk to.
That's true.
That's the
true,
kind of
too.
person who's not captured.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I can't stand the people who are just like, well, I'll vote or whatever my political
and I tell
party.
people,
It's
like,
wild.
it was an open mic yesterday. I'm like, I could be voting for RFK, and some people laughed. I'm like, how? What? Are you guys gonna vote Biden? And they're like, I knew they were
That's
voting for
wild,
Biden,
dude. That's
and
so
I was
wild.
like, how are you gonna laugh at me voting for
Yeah.
RFK?
You're gonna vote for Biden. That's wild, dude. It's that liberal lunacy, everybody. Liberal lunacy. If you have a friend, guys, PSA, if you have a friend who suffers from liberal lunacy syndrome, make sure you call your local psych ward and admit them immediately. They're ruining this country.
By the way, something not related, but isn't it great to have a woman by your side that kind of supports what you do?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. She may not watch or listen to any of this, but she does
Hey,
support.
I stopped inviting my wife to shows
Yeah.
a long time
Oh,
ago.
I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she knows what I do.
Yeah. She
you know?
she prefers to go. She feels bad when she doesn't go to these shows and stuff like that. So,
I don't make her go.
yeah, I don't either. Like I tell her if she wants to go. She won't go all the time, you know what I mean? But I'd say like 90% of the time
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
there. It's great to it's awesome.
I think all comics should try to find a significant other. I think all comics should take the time to invest in that part of their relationship with other people. You know, I get it. Comedy is your thing. Attack it. But you could attack both at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you don't have to constantly attack comedy and let your love life suffer, you know?
Yeah. No, 100%. I totally agree. I mean, I got kind of lucky. I was already in the relationship before I started comedy, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't want to know what kind of comedian I would have been if I was a single comedian. I don't know.
You would have your own Netflix special now.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Look what your lady's making you do, dude.
No, she helps a lot with the comedy. It's fucking great. It's fun.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
She's funny too. She's a fucking funny gal. She likes to roast me
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, she'll say fucking crazy shit sometimes. She'll get me. She'll
Yeah?
get me. Yeah. Yeah.
And unfortunately, my wife doesn't. You know,
No.
she has like very, very silly jokes.
How is your wife?
Yeah.
Your wife. How long have you guys been married or together at least?
10.
10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you guys meet?
Dance club. Our favorite house music DJ. We used to be ex-ravers.
Okay.
You know, we used to.
There you go.
I don't know about her, but me, I used to be a raver, bro. Like every week, different rave. Give me some Xy and Molly pills. Just call it a day, dude. Fucking party. Fuck, dude. For like 5 years of my life, dude. Didn't regret a single drug I've done. It's great. People know I party, and I talk to young kids who are raving now.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have a joke about this where I'm like, I can't even recognize the parties you guys go to now. It's like, most raves and concerts are like 3 days now.
What?
They're like 2 or 3 days long. Like Coachella.
Oh, Coachella. Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, one day. One day, get all your drugs that one day and go home, recover, and go back to work. That's what we did, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't an all weekend thing.
It was an all weekend thing. It was like usually the party was on a Saturday night, and you would like work from that Monday, just itching to like be off on that Friday to wake up for that Saturday to drive 4 or 5 hours to a rave.
I see. Okay.
You know?
I never got into like raves and music raves and stuff like that.
Oh,
I don't like
man.
uppers. I really don't like uppers or I don't ecstasy and stuff like that. I did that once. I did a press pill.
Yeah.
And it was laced with had to have been some kind of speed or some shit. Dude.
See, I feel like ecstasy and Molly is great if it's at the right time. If it's at the right music with the right bunch of people at the right rave at the right weather.
That's all drugs though, right?
It's all
like,
drugs.
that's all
Yeah, I
drugs.
mean, not to say that I enjoy house music and EDM music sober, but I fell in love with EDM because I was on drugs, dancing and enjoying people who were dancing to the same music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't just about the drugs. Yeah, sure, it was about drugs, but it was about kicking it with your friends. You know, you guys drove out for 4 hours. You guys were just fucked up. You know,
It's all about the drugs, guys. Let's not be fooled here. It's all about the fucking drugs.
It's mostly about the drugs, but
It's all-
also the music too. The music.
Never about the music. The drugs, the friends, and the alcohol.
Oh my god, it was so nice.
Yeah, I didn't really get into all that stuff. Just smoked a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Smoked a lot of weed. Yeah, we would go drive around Vegas and be selling packs. That's what we did.
Selling packs of what?
Weed.
Oh,
That's
I
what
was
we
never a
would do.
big weed guy.
I have to be. I'm so like when I'm sober, I'm so like antsy and fucking everywhere.
Oh really?
Oh my gosh, it's awful. That's why I said I don't like uppers. Cocaine's not like my thing. If it's around, you know.
See,
It's around.
But I love uppers. I mean, I'm already an extrovert now. On Molly and ecstasy, I'm an extra extrovert.
Yeah.
You know, and on coke, fuck, dude. I don't even know, bro. I'm just like, you know, I just like, you know, that's always been my personality.
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
I
And when I'm sober, I'm calm.
Right. I'm
know?
not.
You're not?
I'm way too loud. I'm like, I talk faster. I talk a lot
You
more.
seem very reserved, though.
But because of the weed.
So every time I've seen you chill, you're high.
Pretty much.
I refuse to believe that,
Pretty
dude.
much, dude.
No way,
Yeah,
dude.
pretty much, dude. I'm stoned right now.
You what?
Yeah, I'm stoned right now.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn. You're not. Your eyes are not even bloodshot or anything.
No.
God, you would have fooled me.
I do
bro.
sativa. I don't do indica.
Oh, see, if there was one, I would do indica.
No, I can't do that.
Sativa makes my mind race too much.
No, I like my mind can go.
So every day, you do it every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got kind of wild with it these past couple of weeks.
But I don't even believe weed is a drug. I feel like weed, it's like, okay, so you're chill. You seem sober to me. That's great.
Yeah.
That's weed.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know? I'm talking about the drugs, baby. The drugs. Weed to me is not a drug. Weed to me is like, it's like a harder form of nicotine, dude. Like I have
Pretty much, yeah.
plenty of pot friends.
Yeah.
They're just chill.
Yeah.
It's not like they're sure they're lazy.
Oh yeah,
and
I get crazy when I don't smoke weed, dude.
Oh,
The first
really?
week I get a little
that is
antsy.
crazy.
Yeah. I have like
Damn.
I think the longest in the past 16 years.
Your sobriety is cocaine? That's basically.
But yeah, basically. That's kind of crazy to fucking think about. Yeah. I'm literally wired like that. When I'm sober, I'm like that.
Really?
Yeah, it gets like cuz I get like excited. I'm like a fucking dog.
Okay.
Like I just feel like I need to get like a lot of energy out. Like when I
Do you work out at all?
I'm gonna start to. I did a whole post today. Yeah,
I
Because
think that could help you.
my girl.
a
Yeah,
lot,
I
dude.
agree. My girl, she'll kick me out. She'll be like, "Go to hit a mic because you're acting really annoying right now." Because I'm just like that. I'm just like
such a
doing
great girl.
stupid shit. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
She'll-
my
she'll-
wife does the same thing.
So she'll be like, "Just go hit a mic because
Yeah.
you're being really fucking annoying right now." And I'll just go hit a mic, get it all out. You know what I mean? And then it's all out.
Bro, you need to go with me to a gym or something, dude.
Yeah, I think I need.
There's nothing like, and that's why I'm such an avid gym
Did you see my
goer.
post today?
Huh?
Did you see my post on Instagram today?
No,
Dude, fucking, I literally just posted today. I'm gonna go back to the gym because I
Is it with
posted this
Alan?
and everyone loved it.
Is that you?
That's me.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
2013, that's me.
Dude.
Let's go. That's right. I'm doing it for fucking Daddy Trump. I'm
Dude,
bringing back Buff Jesse.
My God, you let yourself go, bud.
That's right, dude. And I'm gonna bring it back. Okay, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to bring it back.
Dude,
Through the love and
what happened?
through the love and safety of
What
Donald Trump,
happened to
guys.
you, dude? That's like that's a great looking physique right there, bro.
Damn right it is.
Then what happened? Were you on
Fucking-
steroids?
No, that's
Huh?
all natural, dude.
It's all natural.
Everyone
what
thought I was on
happened?
steroids.
What made you stop?
I got lazy and I got a girlfriend.
Huh?
Yeah, I got lazy, got a girlfriend.
Well, fuck the lazy, but with the girlfriend, you're supposed to maintain.
I know. But I get back. It's crazy because like it takes me 3
How
to
old are
6
you
months. 30. I'm turned 34.
34, dude. I mean, you better get back to the gym because making testosterone at my age.
I'm not fucking worried about it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not. I know what I'm doing in the gym, boy. No, I'm just kidding.
You should do it, dude.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get back to
Especially just for your look.
there. I'm just gonna do it for the next 4 years for Donald Trump's presidency, and then I'm gonna go back to this.
I mean, stand-up comics. I mean, look, we battle with depression, bro.
yes.
You know,
100%.
it's a constant back and forth with depression, anxiety, and I feel like if I wasn't going to the gym every day, and it doesn't have to be the gym. I go to the workout park as long as I'm working out somehow. It has done so much. Like things that would stress out a regular person just doesn't stress me out now.
Because you get
Because I got all my energy out. You know, I've learned just to like just take things as they are. You know, especially after like a long workout set. If I do 20 minutes in the sauna with basketball, bro, you could come up to me and be like, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass and be like, okay. You know, like that's how chill I am.
Yeah.
Like that's not even a thing with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
yeah.
I feel like I feel like you could definitely benefit from that.
I know. I think I am going to start.
I think
I know
everybody
I am.
could benefit
I already
from it.
fucking said on social media that I am going to bring it back, so I gotta bring it back.
I
And
even
I'm saying
said
it
to
again
Alan.
right now.
I said to Alan too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
we
bro,
gotta get him. Yeah,
we gotta work out, bro.
We gotta get him. Yeah, you know, health is a very serious thing for me. Believe me, like I said, I grew up with old people, so health was always conscious. My mom and dad
Stop
would
being
always
a
bring
Filipino fat fuck, bro.
It's not that bad though. Look at that. That's
It's not that bad. I'm talking about the belly, bro.
Look at that's not
Talk
bad.
about the belly. Look,
That's
dude.
not bad.
Let me see.
That's not bad. Look at. That's not bad.
Dude, that's nothing
not
but
bad.
chicharron, bro.
That's not bad, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. I am
It doesn't
feeling.
take much. This takes like 30 minutes a day, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's all it
I'll
takes.
get back to it. I have to. No, I keep talking about it, and it's recorded.
Yeah, bro.
It's into the universe.
It's
I gotta do
evidence
it.
now.
Yeah, it's evidence. I gotta do it.
You gotta go to a gym and you're voting Trump. That's it.
That's the reason why I can't be a fucking hypocrite and not fucking go to the gym and say I'm voting for Trump. I can't do that to my people. Oh man, are you hitting a mic tonight?
I was, but I think this is the only thing I'm gonna do.
This? No, you
And then I'm gonna probably do my podcast.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
How do you do your podcast?
My podcast is I love documentaries. So what I do is just for copyright purposes, I can't show or I can't make you guys hear the documentary. So I just paraphrase everything, and I try to like find some funny in whatever I'm paraphrasing.
You can't use like trailer footage or anything like that? Or
What do you mean trailer footage?
like just like B-roll of the documentary?
I just don't want any kind of flack.
Yeah.
I don't refuse to show it
Yeah.
because they're like if you even show like a second, like it could be open to copyright. So I just
Yeah, they won't do anything though. They'll just give you a warning or they'll shout about it. And then,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even that, I'll just record it, paraphrase it. I have this tool that takes out all the pauses and stuff, so
Okay.
it seems very cohesive.
So you like documentaries?
I love documentaries.
Yeah. Favorite documentary?
Favorite documentary? Fuck, you're putting me on the spot, dude. It
trying to think of
probably
mine too right now.
it's a series though.
Okay, that's fine.
The Last Dance.
Okay, that's respectable.
I'm a big basketball guy, dude.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the best.
Yeah, that was a good. That came out perfect timing too during the pandemic. That was so
Yeah.
nice. Senna for me. Senna, Senna, about the Brazilian F1.
Shut that. Do you watch F1?
I don't watch F1, no, but I watch documentaries.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm a big F1 fan, but I haven't seen Senna yet.
Dude,
They're making a whole new movie about him, I think.
I think, but
Yeah.
you got to watch that documentary.
Yeah.
That's the first doc. I think one of
It's tragic how he died.
awful, but
He's doing what he loved, though.
yeah. That whole fucking movie's all just B-roll and stuff, interviews of like raw footage of him, news articles of him, interviews of him.
Yeah.
I think there are only like 3 or 4 audio interviews that are just that just helps tell the story, the through line. But
Really?
everything else is like all the like the video.
You know
that
what?
they
I'm
show,
going to put that in my queue to
Dude, I'm telling you.
I'm going to try to paraphrase that one.
That is literally the best documentary ever made. Editing is there's like fucking both of the directors I think were both
How long
like the
is it?
main
Like an
editors.
hour and a half?
Like an hour and a half, yeah.
Okay,
2 hours.
perfect.
Dude, it's amazing documentary. One of my favorites.
Well, the one I'm watching now is about, it's about Boeing.
Boeing. Oh shit. Okay.
It's about Boeing, the
Okay.
downfall of Boeing, dude. You know, it first started with that plane crash in where's that in Indonesia, you know, and then there was another one that happened months later at I forgot where. I think it was like near Russia or something.
Have you gotten into this Boeing fucking whistleblower?
That's crazy,
It's weird.
right?
It's weird.
Is it coincidence? What do you think it is?
Dude, that's
What do you
old
think
school gangster shit.
Huh?
Boeing is doing
It's
that old school
mafia shit.
fucking mafia gangster
Mafia
shit. It's
shit,
fucking
bro.
textbook,
Yep.
bro. It's
Yeah.
textbook.
And it's crazy.
Like,
It's happening. If this was happening in Russia or China or something, I'm like, okay, yeah.
it's Putin.
But
It's Vladimir Putin's fault.
It's happening here.
Exactly. And
You
it's
know?
Trump's fault.
Yeah. It's Trump's fault, dude. Yeah. It's
No,
so
it's-
crazy.
it's insane.
For the past 2 weeks, the news stories that has dropped my jaw is that one, the whistleblower one, and Fulton County.
Fulton County. Tell me about Fulton County.
Fulton County, how they weren't able to find 300,000 votes or somewhere close to, 300,000 impressions.
Dude, yeah.
You
So
know?
they got double scanned.
Yeah.
That was in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then the look on their faces, they just fucking acted
They're
like
like,
they were fucking
how are you guys
retarded,
missing all this shit?
and they didn't know what to say.
They didn't
It's
know what
like,
to
bro.
say.
And the whole time they were fucking talking shit.
Fuck you and
So,
your voter fraud.
They stole the election. We were right again. You
Bro,
stole the election.
listen to these pair of Filipinos, dude.
Filipinos for Trump. Okay, Filipinos for Trump. It's starting now. It's going to be a coalition. I'm going to start the Instagram.
Not FFTs, not NFTs.
I'm actually going to start an
FFTs.
Instagram. Filipinos for Trump. Me and Kris Rubio, the ambassadors. Every donation that you put to the proceeds of Filipinos for Trump is going to go to Donald Trump's political run this year, guys.
Yeah, 90 cents of it. 10 cents of it will go to Seafood City.
And maybe a little bit to Jollibee for doing the work, but dude, I'm telling you, man, it's fucking.
It's crazy.
I actually
right?
am gonna do Filipino for Trump fucking Instagram.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
swear
Are
to
you
God,
really?
Oh fuck yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Dude, do it, bro.
Filipinos for Trump. I'm gonna post
I
all my
bet
Trump
you.
shit
I
on
mean,
there.
there's so many Filipinos that I know that are voting for Trump.
Really?
There's a lot of
They're
them.
all closeted, dude. I don't know any. Just
Huh?
you.
No
Dayton? I don't
way,
know. I don't know
dude.
Dayton.
A day.
I don't think he likes to get into it.
Yeah,
I don't really likes to
And
get
I know,
into it.
I know a lot of people don't like to get into it.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Which
like,
which is fine.
which is
you know what I
fine, But
Just stay away from my president and my country. Okay. It's wild how people take me serious. That's the one thing.
that's the one thing, yeah.
I can't. I don't even take myself serious. That's the fucking thing, dude. It's wild. But yeah, no, I actually don't know a lot of people, Filipino people who are.
It's just so crazy how people hate you for that.
I know.
There's certain people that will eternally hate you for that.
Yeah.
Not, scratch the fact that you're totally modest, awesome person. Fucking be with you. Fucking care about people, but because of that one flaw that you have, you're eternally tarnished from this person's relationship
it's crazy,
forever.
bro. It's crazy.
Forever.
It's wild to me. It's wild, but at the same time, it's like it's funny because it just shows the fucking emotional immaturity of these fucking liberals, dude. Because for 4 years, I always say it, for 4 years, we all had to sit there and listen to them. And I say one thing, and they lose their fucking mind.
Yeah.
It is the saddest thing in the world. And these people walk around like their fucking shit don't stink. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
It's wild. And I'm going to keep talking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's LA, baby. That's the way it is over here in this freaking crazy, godforsaken of a city.
the liberal lunacy, dude.
Dude, bro. I didn't even, I know we don't even try to ruffle feathers. It's just like, that's just the way the city is built. Like,
I kind of do. I won't lie. I try to ruffle feathers. It's fun.
but it's again, like, people I know not to take you seriously.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You know
true.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's true.
You're a comic.
Yeah.
You're a comedian. God, dude. If it was one thing you're running for political office, yeah, but you got a mic and there's a stage behind you and people are gonna fucking
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
God, dude.
It's great though. I love it. It's been a fun ride, dude. This past year, this has been fucking crazy. It's been fucking fun, dude. Super fun.
Your progression, man.
Yeah, man. It's been.
You're getting funnier. I'll tell you that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Thank you. I really do appreciate that, man.
Yeah, dude.
For real.
Come on now. I know talent when I see it.
Talent. I don't know about
No,
talent.
it's talent, bro.
Let's not
do
go
it for
too
the
far.
talent, bro.
Let's not go too far.
Dude.
That right there is about how much talent I have. It's empty.
Everybody's talented in their own right.
Mhm.
You
I
know?
just like to entertain. I don't know if the stand up thing is something I want to 100% pursue. I don't know if I want to.
I think that's the Filipino gene, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we constantly want to be entertainers.
Oh, the entertainment part. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel it,
yeah.
100%. I mean the karaoke, dude.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? That it's just we grew up with that shit,
Yeah.
so we know what to do when there's a mic put in our hand.
Yeah.
And weird enough.
Yeah.
I remember again my first open mic. People were just like, "Dude,
Where was your first open mic?
in Vegas. It was at Wise Guys of Vegas. I did a bucket
Oh, Wise
mic.
Guys in Vegas?
Yeah, I did the bucket mic. I showed up fucking hammered. I was so drunk.
What made you... Did you go up with Did you go there for the intention of going up?
Yeah.
Or, oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
it
thought
was
you were
planned
just
for, a couple
hammered,
weeks.
And you're like,
No,
you want to
no.
go to... Yeah, they go to open mic.
Yeah, no, I was planned for a couple weeks, and I actually went out here to a couple open mics. I just never did
What
it.
was your most horrible open mic experience?
My most horrible?
Most horrible. Was there ever a confrontation?
Not towards me, no.
No?
Never towards me, no. And if there was, I'd always kind of like make it chill out.
Was there ever like an open mic that you question your choices for life?
Oh yeah.
That's every week, right?
Dude.
I remember this one open mic I used to go to. It was called Bliss Cafe. It was on Vine Street, down the block. And a guy named Mateen would work there.
Mateen, yeah.
You know Mateen?
Yeah, I know
You remember Bliss Cafe? Do you know? No? No. Not Mateen was the guy that worked there.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't a comic.
Okay.
But he would work there and he wouldn't even be listening. And I remember one time I was performing and there was just like one guy sitting in the front just reading, like literally not even joke, just reading a magazine. And all the comedians were outside, not even paying attention to me. So I was basically performing for myself.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. It was very, very depressing.
Fuck. I can see how it gets depressing. I mean,
But it comes and goes.
Yeah, it comes and goes. But it does suck though when fucking no one's paying attention. I don't know.
Well, if that's the case, you just do it for you. Yeah. I know a lot of comics be like, why are you guys not listening? You know? Listen to me. Like, okay, I think you're reaching a little too much.
If you just say something funny, it'll catch someone's attention.
Yeah.
Like it always does. Like, you know what I mean? No, but I will be honest with you, bro. Like the past couple weeks, you've fucking like hit a stride or something. It was, I don't know if you remember this, like a month ago, you talked about, I don't know if this was something new or a bit that you had, but you talked about you being married to a black Republican wife.
Yeah.
Right? And then you went into that. And every time I've seen you after that, it's been different since before that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't know what you did. I don't know if you went more personal, but
I definitely, I try to make a lot of jokes personal because I feel like that's kind of like the best way you could present jokes is the more personal it is, the better it is internally for you. And if you get the response, it feels so much, it feels very gratifying, you know, but yeah, I constantly talk about my wife and she knows.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's great. You know what I mean? I think it just gives it's interesting because, you know, not a lot of people, it's unique. Basically, is all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And it gives you valid, like
dating
it gives
a
you,
black Republican.
Yeah, and it gives you validity into what you have to say about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think, if anything, you know, when you don't do, or maybe you can add it to the act with the DJ thing. Talk about that because I think it's so interesting, dude.
Yeah,
I really do.
You do?
Absolutely, dude.
I know. I should probably talk more.
You should talk about that, man.
It just I try to stay, especially from politics. Like I'll dab on politics a bit, but it's like more touch and go.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to, because I know it's so divisive, even though you shouldn't care. But for me, I was like, yeah, I know politics is it's a very touchy subject, and I will touch on it, but just for like a couple minutes, depending on how long my set is. If it's a 10-minute set, 1 minute, and then I'll just go to like some personal where everybody could relate kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I've seen so many comics that's all they do is politics. You know, and it has a way of dividing a room or dividing that comic from the actual audience members.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
But if you word it right, no matter if they disagree, that's the problem with political comedy. If you word it right, that just shows, that's a testament to your craftiness. You know? You could make them laugh. You could make anybody laugh. But if you say something that an audience disagrees with and they still laugh, that's where you want to be.
That build a wall joke that I have, that one
because it works because it's like it's coming from a goofy place.
Yeah,
the way you say it is not like you're. Even though you're probably internally feeling it, like build a wall.
Not at all. No.
That's not the way it comes off.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It comes off very just like, hey, build a wall. Yeah, so you say build a wall.
I had a build a wall chant one time when I said that joke. I got a build a wall chant fucking going.
That was so awesome, dude.
Dude, it's great, dude. I love comedy, man. It's such a fun fucking thing.
Yeah.
Bro, it's freaking great.
Dude,
great people. Get to meet great people.
I see you, dude. I see you doing. Fucking Trump's gonna call you up, be like, Jesse Tugas.
Jesse, you know you're a good boy.
I need you to open for me.
I've seen your comedy, Jesse. It's good comedy.
And who's that other Filipino guy you got?
These guys got great hair. Both of you.
Both of you guys have good hair. He does the music. You tell the jokes.
It's a great duo, Jesse. Be a good duo.
I'll bring the lumpia.
We'll get Jollibee there. We'll dress up in the Jollibee. I would fucking love to meet Donald Trump, dude. I would love that. Oh
I would like to meet him too.
I think I'm gonna fucking follow through with the Trump Daddies show. I don't know if you saw this, but a couple months ago, I did a Trump Daddies post. Is where fucking people started getting really mad at me.
What were you doing?
I was gonna produce a comedy show called Trump Daddies, and I was gonna host it. I was gonna get my Trump get up, host it, and then just have
with comics
comedians who only support Donald Trump and who are only gonna vote for Donald Trump. That's what I'm gonna do.
Do it.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just fucking roll with it. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get buff and do the Trump Daddy show, everybody. That's what I'm gonna do.
Book me, book Joe Bando.
I'm definitely fucking booking you, bro. I am 100% booking you. Like, it's not even a fucking question.
That'd be interesting.
That is gonna be so much fun.
How much protest is gonna be happening out there?
I hope no, dude. Like, seriously, I want this thing to be like, I want like protesters there. You know what they say, bro? Any press is good press. So if I can fucking get it out there, and if these fucking liberals want to show up and fucking try to cancel the shit, I would love it even more. Seriously, dude. It only help us out, dude.
Hey.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Sounds like
dude.
a good idea.
I really think I'm gonna do it. And fucking promote the shit. Yeah, dude. And just
Big light bulb, dude.
Just fucking obscene amounts of money just trying to sponsor this thing. And get it out there.
Can you imagine if Trump gives you money?
Bro. All the proceeds to this show as well are going to Trump. Off that, brother, I want to ask you one last question.
Yeah.
20 years in the game, bro. I like I said, I talked to Alan Peterson. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
10 years from now?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully with a couple specials. And okay. I want to kind of backtrack. It'll take me just a little bit. My main goal is to be a hybrid between a stand-up comedian and a DJ. I actually want to do raves. So 10 years from now, I want to be playing house songs for raves, but with my jokes built into the songs. So, every EDM, every house music, there's a build-up, there's a build-up, a climax, and the beat drops. So I kind of want to do that for all my songs, for all my jokes. So when the beat drops, that's where the punchline is. It's a very elementary way of looking at it, but I eventually see myself playing at raves, saying my jokes. You're hearing my jokes all fucked up with house music.
Dude, I love that. I fucking love that.
I know. I love drugs.
Dude, that's fun. I think you could do it, dude. Like I said, I think you should
That's
fucking.
my goal, dude.
I think you should fucking get the footage from the fucking these comedies. That's badass. Adam Elke and Chris, get the footage from them, and I think you have, bro. You at least have fucking at least 5 different things in that fucking set.
Yeah.
At least, dude.
Yeah.
That shit was so fucking funny, bro.
Oh, thank you, bro.
It was so funny. Seriously.
Thank you.
Seriously, I'm fucking. Well, dude, do you want to plug anything?
Well, my podcast, Reality is Optional, drops every Monday. And yeah, that's about it.
Perfect, brother. Well, Chris, I appreciate you coming on here, dude.
Bro, thank you very much, Filipino brother.
Absolutely,
Thank
brother.
you, man.
Fucking Filipinos for Trump, guys. Thank you for listening or watching. Until next time, thank you, Chris.
FFT, baby.
Let's do it. 2024, everybody.